You said that from a dream state, the world of the known sort of pops into existence, but does not really exist outside that state. Thus, it would mean I create my own world, which includes you and all other beings and things that I perceive. If so, why can't I see the world from your perspective, where you are the dweller in my waking dream? I should be able to see this self-creation from various perspectives, not just through one mind and one set of sense organs.
Let's take that. All right. If you have followed the question, it's a question which comes to everybody. Sometimes if you think about waking, dreaming, and deep sleep. Now, let's take the first part of the question. If you listen carefully, you'll see he said, if I understood you correctly, you said, I am creating the world. If our waking is like dreaming, obviously I create my dream. So in waking, if it's like dreaming, then I am creating this world. Let's stop right there. You're mixing up two things, waking and dreaming. You see, in dreaming, in a dream, you are there in your own dream, are you not? You are a person there, in the dream world. And you do not call it a dream world. For you, that's like waking. You have no clue that you are dreaming, usually. And the person who is there in that dream world, which you call a dream world only after waking up, in that world, when you are there, that one, you in your dream, is not the creator of the dream. It's just like a person in this world. Just like you don't feel you are creating this world, similarly, you in your dream, you don't feel that you are creating the world. You rather feel, I am here and there is a world outside me which I am interacting with. With me? So that person in the dream does not create the dream world. It's only from the waker's perspective you realize that all of the dream world and the people and the things and the places and the events, including I myself who was there in the dream playing one character, all of that was imagined in my mind. That's only after waking up. Similarly, here also, Advaita does not say, you the individual person, Girish who's asking the question, or Sarvapriyananda, this person is creating the world. Oh, no. Only from the perspective of consciousness or awareness is that true. From pure consciousness or awareness or the atman is that true. That awareness distinguished from the mind. Just as the waker's mind creates the dream world, here also in the waking world, it is the pure consciousness or Satchidananda which generates this world, including the subject and the object. You, the subject, and the object, both are superimpositions or names and forms appearing on the background of pure consciousness. Only from the perspective of pure consciousness is the world generated, imagined, projected, not from the perspective of the person Girish or the person Sarvapriyananda. Okay. The second part was, why can't I see it from your perspective then? But you see, in the dream world also you cannot see it from all perspectives. In your dreams, imagine a particular dream which you had, try to recall. There were other people, and you were also there, and you saw those other people only from your perspective, not from their perspective. Although when you wake up, you realize all of them were in your mind. Similarly, when we get enlightened, we realize all beings are appearances in one consciousness. But when you function as a person, people will call you an enlightened person, but you will still function from your perspective. People ask here, if I'm one consciousness in all beings, then why do I not know your mind? And just as I know this mind, why do I not know all the other minds? Here, follow this carefully. You are mixing up consciousness and the knower. In Sanskrit, the words are very clear. Sakshi and Pramata. Sakshi is the witness consciousness. Pramata is the witness consciousness plus mind. Right now, we are functioning as what? The moment the word comes functioning, you are consciousness plus mind. The moment you bring in mind, the sense organs and the body and everything is brought in. The person comes alive. So when you say, I know my mind, who's saying that? Not pure consciousness. It's the pramata, the knower who is saying that. And that knower is limited, fortunately or unfortunately, to one body and mind. Each body and mind functions in the light of that one pure consciousness which we all really are. But when we try to think about it, you are already at the level of the mind. Therefore, you will not be able to think through all minds, through all bodies. In fact, I had this very touching and very sad episode. I got a mail from a gentleman several years ago when I was in India. This person, do you remember a Malaysian Airlines aircraft was shot down? One was lost in the ocean, and just a few months later, another was shot down by a missile over Ukraine. And this gentleman wrote to me saying that the plane was flying from, I think, Netherlands or somewhere, Amsterdam or something, to Malaysia probably. Somewhere in the Belgium, Amsterdam, one of those countries, to Malaysia. And it got shot down over Ukraine. This gentleman said, he was writing from, I think, Amsterdam or somewhere. He said, my girlfriend was on that plane and she died like everybody else. Now I was listening to your talk. Is it possible for me to know the last thoughts in her mind? If I'm consciousness, I should be able to, just as I know my own thoughts, can I ever know the thoughts of other people and this person also? And I had to reply, alas, no. When you say no, knower, you're talking as that person. And your girlfriend is another person. The contents of that mind were known to that knower. The contents of this mind are known to this knower. Both are equally lit up by that background consciousness. You see, why this question arises again and again is because we are unable as yet to distinguish between mind and consciousness. We think we have understood. Swami, I did the non-dualistic meditation. Now I know that I am awareness. All this is mind. It's the mind talking. If a clarity begins to come between the background consciousness and the mind, you would drop the mind and you will not ask mind-like questions. Can I know the thoughts in another person's mind just as I know the thoughts in this person's mind? Who is asking this question? Awareness or the mind? The mind, not awareness. You still have not taken the perspective of awareness.